What is up, everybody? Welcome to the very first episode of UNDRGRND STRS, the podcast that showcases the rising talent in the music business and the industry. And I'm here joined with
DRVKE Beats.
What's up, Drake? How you doing?
Good, bro. How are you?
I'm good. Tired. Just woke up about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I woke up literally 10 minutes ago.
I got my breakfast right here. So.
Me too.
So I saw on Twitter that you got approved for a house.
Yeah, dude. We went and looked yesterday, and went and looked at this house. Walked across the street, and this old man walked outside of this other house, and he was like, "Hey, are you looking for a rent house?" I was like, "Yeah, I might as well go look at it." And it's the same house as across the street, except they were asking $895 a month, and the house I'm looking at is like $725 a month, or the one that I got.
Yeah.
So it's a lot less than the apartment that I live at. Very excited.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
So, I got a few things here that just kind of stuff slows down we can get to. So the first one, tell me about how you started producing, how you got into music and all that stuff.
Well, I got into music. My family is super musically inclined. I started playing drums when I was 3. And then, obviously, it wasn't a serious thing throughout being a child. But in the middle school, I started playing drums seriously. In high school, got in bands. That got serious. As an adult, I toured and stuff in bands. And then, in my last band I was in, I played bass.
Nice.
And then I played guitar in bands and played drums in bands. It's kind of everything.
Yeah.
And then I was wanting to I had my son, and so I wasn't able to really tour or anything anymore because I was working a lot and I was a new dad. And I wanted to do some rap stuff because I knew I could do that by myself and wouldn't have to go do anything. And then, so some of my friends made beats, so I got FL Studio and originally started producing for just to make beats for myself. And then I was like, wow, producing is so much more fun than rapping. And so I got super deep into producing and then started working with artists from here. And then I would rap with them. And then they were like, why don't you do both? So, I have a single out right now. So I'm doing both. Yeah.
That's pretty sick. And you said you had a single out, right? Is that like your first song that you've released, or do you have other songs that you've released before?
Okay, so I have other songs that I've released before, but it's under a different name, and I'm not putting it out there. But yeah, this is my first song as Lil Drake, or whatever you want to call me.
And how's that been going?
The first few days, I got 1,800 streams,
Jeez.
And then it hasn't really happened nothing since then.
Yeah, just.
But I don't promote it or anything really.
Just
so
small,
it's on
2
me.
streams a day or 3 streams a day, something like that.
Yeah. Nothing major, but once these new songs come out, they're better than that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So you said that you wanted to be a rapper to begin with and change to producing. How was learning FL Studio to begin with?
Easy.
Really? I've looked at it and I can't figure any of it out.
I don't know what it was, but I got it and just like the first time I did it, I made rather than making an 8-bar loop, I went through and made the entire song on the piano roll.
Yeah.
Rather than splitting it up and everything. So the first beat I made took me a week. And I didn't know about any of the stuff, so my buddy came over that makes beats, and he was like, "Bro, you're fucking doing this way wrong." So, but it was really easy to learn. They were they didn't understand how even my first beat, they were like, "I don't know how you're doing it already."
Yeah.
It was just easy to pick up for me, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, because I use Logic, and from going looking at Logic all day and then seeing someone use FL, just all the different buttons that y'all have, or just all the small things that you can press, is just crazy. Because I can look at it and have no idea how to start off with, how to bring up the piano roll, or how to bring up any of the small stuff.
Yeah.
So.
And I've fucked around with Logic. I've tried using other ones before I was doing beats and everything. And to me, it's just the easiest one.
Yeah.
Like it's so simple to learn. I feel like.
So you're working on, you fully produced the whole project, right? If I'm remember that correctly.
Yeah, I have two
Two? Are
that
they
are
with the same
coming out.
person?
No.
No, different. How was like
Well, no, I have three coming out.
three coming out? That's
Yeah.
dang.
One of them is the first artist I ever produced for, first
Mm-hmm.
album I ever produced for. His name is Caleb James Smith, and his first one came out on the first of this year. And then we have singles for the album out, and I produced his whole album. And then my homie Colt Lyles, um, he has an album coming out, and y'all gonna be wanting to watch out for it. There's a huge feature on it. I can't say the name,
Really?
but there's a big name on this album, so be watching Colt Lyles.
And when's that coming out? Or is there no set release date just yet?
September, I think.
September. Oh, so
Yeah.
close.
Oh shit, yeah,
Yeah.
real close. But yeah, there's a big feature on the album. I'll be promoting the fuck out of it. And then my homie Jay Strong, met him through Twitter, and he bought some beats off my BeatStars. Then we started building a relationship, and now I've just been making custom beats for him. And I have a whole album, not completely done for him, but we're doing a whole album.
That's sick. That's really sick. And
Yep.
did while y'all were doing that, did you just send him your beats over, or were y'all like in the studio together working?
With Colt and Caleb, they come over. Like they're my best friends.
Mm-hmm.
They both live in my town, but Jay Strong, he's from. I don't even remember, and I'm not going to try to guess because I'll be wrong. But he's not from Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
So we've just, he bought a few beats, and I was like, all right, that's the style you like. So I just made him some custom beats and sent him over.
That's sick. And you said you're from Oklahoma, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite restaurant there?
Restaurant?
Yeah. Favorite place to eat? If you could eat right now.
If I could eat right now. Oh my god, dude. I just woke up. I'm not thinking about eating. Yeah, dude, you put me on the spot. Ted's is really good.
Ted's.
It's Mexican food.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love Olive Garden, but that's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know too many places. I live in the town I live in. I've only lived here for like a year.
Yeah.
I moved here for work, but where I grew up, there was this really good breakfast place called Maze.
Maze.
And it's just one, it's the only one there. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was this Mexican food place called Carlitos, and that's the only one. It was really good. But man, what would I eat right now? Me and my girlfriend got an air fryer last night, so she's in there preparing some. We're gonna do some fried chicken in there, so we're gonna try that. Yeah,
I went to because a couple of my friends are up in Oklahoma, and I went up there, and we went to this place over close to OU. It's like a pizza and pasta place, and one of the greatest pizzas I've had in a while. So,
okay, that's in Norman. That's like 45 minutes away from me.
Yeah,
I don't really go up there very much, but
like I went in there and they kind of had like pizzas on displays, and I didn't think it would be that good because like it looked like they just take it and heat it up, but then I ordered and they brought it down. It's like personalized pizza. And it just was so good.
We have this place called Empire in the city, and it's kind of like a hipster place to get pizza. But, dude, it's so good. Yeah. It's the best pizza.
Honestly, it's hard to go wrong with pizza, but if you do go, like, if you don't go to a good place and it just isn't, there's no in between good and bad. It's either really bad or really good.
Man, I go to Little Caesars and get a $5 pizza, bro. I don't give a fuck.
So, you're a part of Major Loops, right?
Yeah.
What is Major Loops? I did a little bit of research, but I wanted to hear more from you.
I mean, exactly what it sounds like. We just pretty much make loops, and you distribute them to different websites, send them out to certain producers for placements. It's pretty much it, man. Like, we just all make loops and collab on loops and shit.
That's pretty cool.
And, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it.
And how'd you get like
Um,
involved with them?
I tweeted one day, and I was like, "Who needs loops?" And his name was Wave God, but now it's Rory Lux.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he doesn't like to call himself a leader, but he's the leader or whatever. He messaged me and asked me if I made good loops, so I sent him a little pack, and then he signed me that day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was really cool. But yeah, I mean, it's awesome. It's a cool team. We don't, we're not like internet money, like a
Yeah.
label type thing. All we do is it's loops, but they're really good people in there.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime, yeah, I have somebody messaging me about beats and I'm stumped on an answer to give them, I'll just send them it, and everybody in there will help me out with what to
Yeah.
do and everything.
That's pretty cool.
So, I'm still pretty new to that side of it,
Mm-hmm.
and so yeah, it's
And
cool.
oh, I had a question. I had a question that had to do with that. This happened yesterday. I had a question. I kept saying it in my mind, and I completely forgot it. Oh yeah, it's crazy how, like, you can tweet something, and then just so many opportunities can come from that one tweet.
Dude, for real, like, you know who Prod by Chew is?
I saw that in Moby Beats.
Yeah. I mean, like a year ago, it would be a year ago in December. I posted this TikTok, and it
Mm-hmm.
was how to get placements in 2020. And it was just a satirical video. None of it's serious. I joke around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really good at not laughing when I joke around. Um, so a lot of people were pissed. A lot of people thought I was
Yeah,
being serious with it. Blah blah blah. But I mean, that's the first time he ever hit me up
really.
was because of that video. He like DM'd me and he was like, "Yo, keep making videos," and followed me because
Mm-hmm.
of that shit. Like Twitter's crazy.
It is.
I've never had that luck with like Instagram or
Mm-hmm.
Facebook or anything. Like it's insane.
It is, and it's just I said this yesterday with Easy. It's just Twitter's more personal. You can get so much more stuff done, and so like a lot faster too,
Yeah.
because you can just tweet out something in about a second. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to think it out. You don't have to find a picture with it
Hmm.
or hashtags or anything like Instagram you do. So
Yeah.
it's really nice.
Yeah. I love it. Like a year ago I had 600 followers,
Mm-hmm.
and then I deal with like some mental health stuff, so I take breaks from social media. But the
Yeah.
last like 6 months, I've just been like fucking grinding
Yeah.
on Twitter. Like it doesn't affect sales that much, but I've built so many
Mm-hmm.
relationships with so many people just because of tweeting.
Yeah.
Just dumb shit, like fucking memes half the time. Like, like it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I can be myself on there, and everybody's like, "Fuck yeah."
Yeah, because I mean everybody else is being themselves on there too.
Hmm.
Shout out Chew though. I'm gonna try and get him for season 2 on the finale or the
That'd
first
be
episode.
sick. That'd be awesome.
Because, I mean, I saw him. He tweeted out that thing, and then he got Moby Beats on Dope Content Only.
Yeah,
Shout out Moby too. He sent me loops a couple weeks ago. Craziest things ever.
yeah, dude. He's good. He deserves it
Yeah.
for sure.
But no, I want to try and get him on this at least. Maybe season 2, might be season 3, if everything works out. But
Yeah,
it's crazy how this whole thing shaped up too, and it's worked out so far.
yeah.
All the opportunities. But let's see. So, in your whole like major loops group, who do you or just in general, people you work with, who do you think's like your favorite person to work with?
Um, I haven't like collabed with a lot of people
Mhm.
in there. But Amoxie, I don't know his at, but he's really good. We made a really good. He sent me a piano loop, and as everybody on Twitter knows, I fucking love piano and guitar loops. That's all. That's the main thing of what I do. And we made a really fucking good beat that I
Mhm.
know that if I had the right connections right now, that it could get placed.
Yeah.
But him, Kissy is really good, but with the piano and everything. But I mean, everybody in there is really, really fucking good in their own way.
Yeah.
I mean, we have Monique Winning,
Mhm.
and she just got she's on NLE Choppa's album.
Yeah.
She's on Depression, and so like we just have a really wide group of people in there. Yeah,
It's like,
not everybody does the same thing.
yeah. So like
It's
there's
really
a good
cool.
variety.
Yeah,
I
for
love
sure.
piano. Piano is just like 90% of my beats just pure piano.
Yeah, dude, like there's nothing like it. Like I just love
Hmm.
emotional music, and I can make that with
Yeah.
piano and guitar a lot more than a fucking synth or something.
It's a piano and a flute for me, no matter what.
Oh yeah,
Like I'll put the piano, I'll drop all the drums. I'm like, you know what? The flute will come in here. Halfway through, the drums will come back in,
yeah,
and it's just so
yeah.
easy to hear all the different tones and everything while making your melody in the piano. Because like
Hmm.
I'll make it in the piano, and then I'll switch it to like a different instrument or a synth, and it just I like it, but it's not the same.
Yeah, I, half the time when I go to make beats, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make this melody in a piano, and then I'm gonna switch it to something
Hmm.
else, and then I do not switch it to something else like 50% of the time.
Like I'll add the pad as like as the chords and just leave it at that, just to add another layer. But it
Yeah.
sounds great as it is.
What do you use for flutes? What VST do you use?
So I just use like the normal. Either I just find a flute in Omnisphere, or since I use Logic, I like the stock Logic flutes on there, and I can just
Okay,
tweak it a little bit. So I just use those.
cool.
'Cause I
I've
haven't brought
been
myself to buy like the any VSTs that have like the real like piano sounds or this that. So
yeah,
I
like
want to, but I
I
just can't yet.
I have Keyscape, and
Yeah.
that's where I usually get my piano from, and like I have Omnisphere, but I don't know, man. I just got recently got Contact, so I'm trying
Hmm.
to find some good Contact banks with flutes in it
Yeah.
because they're always good on all the tutorials I watch.
Or I find like a flute one shot and just throw that in the sampler and work with that. Those are really
Yeah,
good too.
I just got another Vegan and Holy's one shot kit,
Hmm.
and there's some really good flutes in there.
I got this one shot kit off Reddit. I forgot what it was, but it had this a pluck sound in it, like the best pluck sound I've like had in a while. And like
Yeah,
for a while there, for like 10 or 20 beats that I made, they each had that one pluck sound at one point in it, just because it was so
yeah,
nice
that's.
and it worked so well with it.
I mean, like, I do that shit with drums.
Hmm.
Like for the most part, I use the same like 4 or 5 808,
Yeah,
same few claps, same hi hats and everything. Like, there's no harm in it.
yeah. I
If
just
it sounds good, don't. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
yeah.
You know.
Like I'll go through my beats and I hear, oh, there's a clap in that one, there's a clap in that one. Like if I notice there's claps in like a lot of them, I'll switch it up a little,
Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck.
but just to give it a
Like
little bit of
I'll
variety.
like in most of them, I'll listen. I'll like try a clap, try a rim, try a snare, see which one I think sounds better. And most of the time, I'll use a clap.
Yeah,
I like the way it sounds. I don't give a fuck about trends on
yeah.
Twitter. Like I just make my
Claps are
shit.
just really nice sounding in general
Yep.
because they're not too harsh, but they're not too quiet at the same time.
Yep.
So it's a nice in between. But sign bells are like it's between pianos and sign bells for me. Those
Yeah.
two are always in my beats,
Hell
just
yeah.
because
I'll
it
have
gives
to.
it that little space vibe. It's really nice.
Yeah. I'll have to listen to your beats. I don't think I've heard any of them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I don't promote them that much, but
Yeah.
when I do,
I
it's not
I
like
usually
crazy.
try to listen to whatever clips I see on Twitter and
Yeah.
everything, and try to help everybody out.
Hmm.
But like I was saying earlier, man, like I work most of the time. I'm at work, so
Yeah.
even if I go to listen to it, something will fucking happen,
Yeah.
and I'll have to get off my phone or whatever.
I feel it. One one vibe that I've been trying to get is I've been using a lot of organs in my beats that I've made
Yeah.
because it just gives it that kind of big forgot the word cinematic vibe to it.
Yeah.
It's really nice, especially like if I'm using a sample, like a jazz sample or something off like YouTube, to add like a small organ part in it. It just sounds really nice.
That's cool. I'll have to try that out.
But um, tell me about your son.
Um, he just turned 3 on the 12th.
Oh, happy birthday
Um,
to him.
thank you. That was why'd I say it like that? Anyways, about my son, he's awesome. A lot of people, talk about how they don't know how they would do this kind of stuff while
Hmm.
having a kid, but like my dream is to be able to show my son that, following your dreams isn't ridiculous. Like I make good money at my job, but like I want to show him that you can do whatever the fuck you want to do in your life if you just put your mind to it. But that's besides the point. He likes Baby Shark a lot, so we'd be listening to fucking Baby Shark all the time.
I heard the family who's like made like $12 million off that song.
I believe it,
Or
dude. It's
it was
huge.
something crazy. I can search it up, but I saw it on Instagram the other day, and it was just mind blowing to me.
He just got this. It's like little 4-wheelers or little cars that kids drive.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little pedal on the side and everything. He got one, but for his birthday, but it's Baby Shark. And they're making money off of that kind of stuff. That was like
They made $125 million off that. Which
just
is
for
crazy.
making that song. But yeah, man, he's learning how to talk a lot. Like, like 6 months ago, we were like, man, he really needs to. He's not talking that much. And then, dude, I swear, like, one day he woke up and he's like, blue, yellow, like, knowing all this crazy stuff, bro. Like, it's insane.
It was just waiting for the right moment.
Yeah, but he's awesome. He's my best friend. Like, what was I going to say? I don't know. Parenting isn't for everybody. Like, I would never talk shit on anybody that doesn't want a kid, but like, for me, like, it's the coolest thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's awesome.
That's sick.
A little me.
Do you let him listen to your beats?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, does he like them?
Oh yeah, he loves doing it. He loves hanging out with me whenever I'm doing it. Like, I'll unplug my MIDI keyboard and leave it right here, so whenever I'm working, he'll sit there and just play on my MIDI keyboard. A lot of the time, I'll be taking a video, like for Twitter or something, with him sitting on my lap, and he'll just sit there and hit space and stop the beat. I'm like, dude, I need 45 seconds, all I need, and then I'll start the video, and he'll hit spacebar and stop the beat. But yeah, he loves it. Cool.
That's cute. Yeah. So, if you could like collab with any artist right now, who would it be?
Like rapper?
Yeah. Any.
Polo G.
Really?
Polo G, 100%. I am going to get a Polo G placement before I stop making Polo G type beats. Like, that is
the piano.
That is it. Yeah. Like, him or Lil TJ. But like right now, Polo G mainly. I've been listening to his album like nonstop since it came out.
Yeah.
The GOAT. But yeah, that's to it 110% without a doubt. I only tweet about it 7 times a day.
I mean, I listen to his songs. I like him. I don't listen to it like that. Crazy,
yeah.
So. But
I mean, shit, that's understandable.
I mean, on TikTok, all these like rapper lists or whatever, he's always like either top 1 or top 2.
Yeah. So, he's good, man. Yeah. Like, what I like about him is he's new wave, but like he also like has bars. Like, he doesn't, just say dumb shit. He talks about real shit, like real life stuff. He's not corny with it. He's a good rapper. Even whenever he's not singing, like, he has songs that he's just like rapping, and it's fucking good. Like, he's a really good versatile artist.
It's like the perfect like in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. So, out of all the placements you have, which one do you think was your favorite so far?
I mean, it's hard to choose. Caleb will always be special to me because he's the first person who ever bought a beat from me. He's the first artist I sat down and made a beat with. There was one night he came over. We have a song called Helpless Love. And he came over and he was going through some stuff. And we were like, let's just make a sad song. So we sat down and made this song, and it ended up being like one of my favorite songs I produced. And then, it's different with everybody. Like, I get the same rush every single time I sell a beat. Like, at the beginning of this podcast, I got a PayPal notification, and I had to like contain myself that but like with Colt, I like working with him because it's completely different than working with Caleb. Like have to make different kinds of beats for him, and then with Jay Strong, he's completely different than the other two. He sent me a couple of songs and I had no idea what to expect, and I was like, fuck, this isn't good. But out of all of them that I've released, though, Helpless Love is my favorite song that I produced. But whenever that one I was talking about earlier, where that big feature comes out, that might be it. The song is good, but I can't wait to be able to talk about it, bro. It takes so much for me not to.
I bet. I'd be the same. I'd be like wanting to say everything, but you got to keep it cryptic and everything.
Yeah, I tweeted about it one time, and that's where I'm keeping it until I can talk about it again.
You just got to tweet it, then put it in the drafts. Just get it out of your system.
Yeah, right.
Drafts are so useful. I have like so many drafts of like the same tweet that.
Oh yeah.
I just changed one thing or another thing, and then I'll tweet the final part, and forget to delete all the other drafts.
That's smart, man. Because like I'll be going to bed sometimes, and I'll be like, bro, this tweet would hit, and then I'll wake up the next day and be like, fuck, what was that gonna be? What was I gonna say?
Just an idea comes up, just put it in the drafts. Because, I mean, if I tweet something, then I'll like tweet something like 20 minutes later. That's good enough. I'll tweet it like an hour or the next day. So
yeah,
it's good just to keep those up there.
Yeah, I'd be on Twitter too much.
It's fun. I mean, there's just so many different things you can see on Twitter.
Yeah,
it's a great
app. No, it is for sure. I'd be on it way too much. Like, it's a problem, but whatever.
I'm just marketing. I just started like taking Twitter seriously, looking like all the analytics and stuff. It's crazy, like the growth I've gotten in the past month or two.
Yeah,
and especially with this coming up too. This has been growing a little bit as much too.
Yeah, and like I noticed from the first time you tweeted about it, like it got like 3 or 4 likes on it, and then the last time you tweeted about it, it got like 30 on it. So like that's always really cool.
And because I mean, especially with this, everybody's wanting to get a chance. Everybody wants that opportunity. And my goal for this is to give everybody that platform on here to just get their name out and help them as much as I can.
Yeah, that's cool.
Building the relationship as well.
Definitely. Working with people is the best.
Yeah, because I got DMs from artists, some other people from Wayforce hitting me up, and then other people from Off the Record, just because one of their people from their group did have a podcast episode of the season. So it's really cool.
Yeah. Wayforce are good people.
Yeah. I was surprised.
Those are my boys.
I was excited when he wanted to do the finale for this season.
Yeah, dude, that's my fucking boy. That's my guy.
How to say his name.
Yeah, All Truth. He recently moved to my city.
Really?
And so we got together, and he said his name like 10 times, and I can't say it.
I know. I'm like part of the reason why I want the guests to say their name is so I know beforehand.
Yeah, so like I can't roll my R's, and so like it's hard. I can't say it.
But I mean, I'm so excited about that. It was such a cool opportunity.
Yeah. He's awesome, man. I mean, like shit, dude. Like a year ago, I remember like looking up to him, like on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then now, like he's one of my best friends on Twitter. We've talked about, he has a son that's a little bit younger than my son. We talked about he lives in Texas and I live in Oklahoma, so we talk about meeting in the middle. Going camping and like just having like sessions while we were there and stuff. I was actually thinking about tweeting this the other day. Like it's crazy. Like a year ago, how much I looked up to these people, and I still look up to them. I learn from them all the time. But like now, they're my friends.
Yeah.
I talk to them almost every day. Like,
which is crazy.
Crazy.
It's such a cool change too, seeing that happen. Because it's just so much can change in so little time.
Literally, man. Like, I sold my first beat a year and 4 months ago, or something. And like I don't make a living off of it, but I'm still at least every couple of weeks making money off of it. Like I have people DMing me almost every day about, hey, what do you do for mixing? What do you do for this? What do you do for that? Like it's a really cool feeling, because a year ago I was the one messaging people like, hey, what do you do for this? What do you do for that? Like it's a cool feeling.
Yeah. And do you have a YouTube channel? Do you
Yeah,
do you post beats on
yeah,
there? And
yeah. I'm starting to get into the habit of doing it more and more.
hmm
This last week I posted a lot, but it's just Drake Beats,
yeah,
DRVKE Beats, and yeah, I'm trying to figure out YouTube. Like
yeah,
it's difficult,
it's a
man.
lot.
Like I thought I was doing everything. The only thing I haven't done is pay for ads.
Yeah,
You know, I'm using vidIQ and all that shit, and I'm like, how am I getting 3 views
hmm
on a YouTube video? Like,
and there's, I mean, it
what the
staggers
fuck?
too. It's because some type beats do really well, and some like other beats don't do as well.
Yeah,
Because I've
and
noticed.
like, sorry.
No, you can go.
Um, like I understand because like I'm doing Polo G type
hmm
beats, and you know he's big, but he's not that like big yet, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. So, like, I was watching an interview about somebody else, but you know people that like Polo G probably looking up like Roddy Rich type beats or you know
hmm
something like that. You know, so right now people probably aren't looking up Polo G
Yeah.
type beats as much, but you know after this double XL happens and everything. I know he was in the studio the other day. Like I feel like he's about to blow up
hmm
even more, and then more people are going to be looking at Polo G
Yeah.
type beats. So I'm just going to keep doing that shit because I want to be one of the only people doing it. So
hmm
whenever people start,
Just hopping on the
you
wave
know,
beforehand.
yeah,
No, yeah, because whenever I post beats, like the Chance the Rapper type beats, they do so well compared to all the
hmm
other kind of beats that I've had on there. It's just weird because I wouldn't expect that. I expect like um, other like darker vibed beats to do really well just because that's what's in right now. So
yeah,
it's just trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work.
for sure. And like you know, YouTube loves consistency,
hmm
and like if you go through and do like the same artist for 60 days
hmm
or whatever, which I don't upload every day, so I can't preach that much. But you know, if you upload the same artist for 60 days, YouTube's gonna like that,
Yeah,
and you know you're gonna get rewarded for that shit.
yeah.
You know, but it's I could do it every day, but I'm fucking 25 and I need my sleep
hmm
sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
I try. I do it like 3 times a week. I do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then like I'll
yeah,
do a tutorial on like the weekend, just to keep
hmm
it kind of consistent. But it's
that's
just
cool.
hard.
Yeah,
It's hard because you make the beat, then like sometimes you don't know what to name it or what to have on there, and then you got to put all the
yeah.
tags.
Naming beats is the worst part about making
hmm
beats. Aside from uploading them, naming beats, I just look around my room like what is in here that's relevant. Like and I love collaborating with people because they almost always name their loops.
hmm
And I just name the beat wherever
Yeah,
the loop is most of the time. I can't not have a drink on me.
I know. I yesterday when I was recording this, I had like this filled up all the way, and I finished it because it went for like an hour long, and I finished it like 45 minutes in, and the whole time I was just doing that just because like I keep forgetting I finished the whole thing.
Yeah, I always gotta have something on me. Like it's I got ADHD and I get
hmm
anxious.
But
Anyways, where were we?
we were talking about naming beats.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I
you were
was
saying
yeah,
something.
I was on a road trip last month somewhere, and I'm making beats in the car, and on the way back I'm like with my parents and my brother. I was like, hey guys, what should I name this? And I played it for them because I had no idea what to name it. So I was like, what should I name this? And they're like, how are we supposed to know what to name this? Like we don't have anything to go off of.
Yeah,
So
it's tough. Like I usually try to just like think of random words that fit it or
hmm
whatever. Or, you know, sometimes my girlfriend will be with me, and I'll be like, "Hey, name this beat for me." She's like, "What the fuck? No, I don't know. I don't know what to do." It's like just pick a word. I'm bad at this part of it.
yeah. So who do you think you would say you base your sound off of? Like different producers or artists. Who do you think is like your inspiration?
Um, man, I don't really try to mimic anybody.
hmm
Like I just do it. Like you know how like if you hear a Nick Mira beat and its tag isn't in it, you know, it's a
Yeah.
Nick Mira beat. Like, that's my goal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, whenever I started making beats, whenever I was like rapping, I really wanted to be Suicide Boys.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, Scrim from Suicide Boys makes all their, you know, used to make all their beats and everything. And so, like, you know, starting out, I really wanted to be like them. So, like, all my beats were Suicide Boys type beat. I mean, their label, Gray 59, I have a fucking Gray 59 tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I really wanted to be like them. But now I just do it. Like, I don't,
Just do whatever comes to mind.
yeah, like, I don't try to be anybody or
Mm-hmm.
anything like that. Obviously, I can't think of any names right now, but um, I get inspiration from other producers and
Mm-hmm.
everything, and like listening to different albums and everything. But like, I don't sit down and be like, I want to make a Metro Boomin type beat today.
Yeah.
I want to make I can't even think of anybody right now, but I want to make a Pyrex Whippa type beat today. I just do it.
Yeah.
You know, I just try to be me with it.
That's good.
Um, like I was saying a minute ago, it was like the Twitter trends. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like no claps is a trend for a while, and you know, everybody, you know, make your beats simple, which I agree. Make your, you know, don't do too much to your beats, but like, man, I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm yes, I want to make a living off of music, but like I'm doing whatever I want to
Yeah,
do.
like you want to do it on your terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, like I know my beats are good. Like I have plenty of artists, you know, hit me up about it and everything, but like I'm not doing it to be like anybody else or anything. I just want to be me with it. You know what I'm saying?
Which is great. I mean, following those trends helps for sure, just to get to know stuff and see what's going up, what's popping and what's not. But I mean, making sure that you stick out and you have a unique sound to your name is really good.
Yeah, I mean, like obviously I'm making piano type beats because I'm following that Polo G trend or whatever. But emotional piano type beat. But
They all have the sad Bart
but I'm
Simpson thumbnail.
yeah. Yeah. But I'm doing it because I like making those kinds of beats.
Yeah.
You know, like the reason I picked him as the artist I want to do is because I like making those kinds of beats. You know, like obviously it's a trend, but I'm doing it because I want to do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're not like forcing
look,
yourself to do it.
yeah, I mean, like Lil Uzi's popping all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and so I could make those kind of beats if I wanted to or whatever. But like, I just like what I do.
Yeah. I saw your tweet. I think it was yesterday or today, one of those two, that you're switching over to Track Train from BeatStars, right?
Yes, I actually like I got approved for Track Train like 4 months ago, and like 2 months ago I went and started uploading beats to it and everything. But I fucking hate uploading beats, and like on BeatStars, you know, I have like 14K views or something on there. So it's been tough for me to like give that up,
Yeah.
kind of like starting over. But you know, from people that I've talked to, like it's a lot. Track Train is a lot easier to generate sales and shit than BeatStars because BeatStars is so oversaturated,
Yeah.
and you know, there's so much bullshit with it. You know, like I don't know if you saw, but the other day, but Apple's tried to take
I
30%
saw that. Yeah, we talked about
of
that the
app
other
sales.
day.
Yeah, dude, it's so dumb. But yeah, so I'm switching over to Track Train. I feel like it's easier. But yeah, I don't know.
I switched over a couple, I think it was 2 months ago, and it's just the flow of it is just so much nicer and so much easier. From
Yeah,
the uploading beats to your landing page, and then seeing all the stats as well, it's just so much nicer.
yeah, yeah. I like the stats on there, other than like the whole 6 view count or whatever. But
And then like it gives you that the kind of graph that you can see which beats like people listen to the most and what they
yeah,
don't like.
yeah, I like that too.
So it's been a really nice switch.
Yeah, I only have like 10 beats on there right now, but you know, I worked till 11 o'clock last night,
Yeah.
and so I didn't do anything last night. Today I work at 2 and work all day. So probably tomorrow, my day off, I'll go through and start uploading all my beats to there and like start making the transition.
Yeah, that's what I did. I spent like a whole day going through all my files. I'm like, all right, this one's gonna go on there. This one's gonna go on there.
Yeah.
Getting what I like, the stems, the MP3, the waves, the
Yeah.
mastered ones. Like it took a while, but it was worth it for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's see. We've covered a lot in. How long has it been? I think it's been about 50 minutes. I think 50, 40 minutes.
Okay.
But let's see. I have a few just questions that are just generic questions. Top 3 favorites albums all time.
Dear God by Being as an Ocean. They're like a metalcore band. Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park. And fuck, what is it called? Hold on. Oh my god. Bro, what the fuck? Hold on. Damn it! Now I got to think of another album. Why can't I think of the name of this?
You already know it's gonna pop up at the wrong time.
Yeah,
You'll be
we're
at,
gonna get
you're
done.
Gonna, yeah, you're gonna be at work. You're like, oh, this is it. I remember it.
I just, my god, what the fuck? Hold on, I'm gonna look at Spotify really quick because this is annoying me. Really quick. Hurry up. Oh, this is so stupid. They're Only Chasing Safety by Under Oath.
Okay.
Yeah. God damn it, that was so dumb.
So,
But yeah, I mean, I didn't come from listening to hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, like, well, I did, but like, I wasn't really allowed to that much.
Mhm.
Like, I was really into heavier music and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are my top 3 favorite albums.
So what got you into hip hop?
My big brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like growing up, he listened to a lot of like Tupac
Yeah.
and Eminem and Nas and all them. And so like whenever I was in like middle school, I started listening to all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then in like 8th grade, I got into heavy music, and I was like, fuck rap, you know. And then throughout high school, I got into it more. And then whenever I graduated, I was in heavier bands, and I was like, fuck rap.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a roommate that listened to a lot of rap, and then I was like, what am I thinking? And then, yeah. So I just, off and on through most of my life, I've listened to it.
What got me into is the 2K13 intro. Have you?
Oh, yeah.
The Jay-Z one. That whole the game's whole soundtrack. That's what really just got me really into rap. And I mean, after that, it was pretty much most of what I listened to after that. But
Oh, yeah.
for sure, like 2K13 will always be one of my favorite games, solely because of the intro.
Okay.
Whenever you boot the game up, it's PSA playing, and it shows like Jay-Z at a concert performing it. Coolest thing ever.
Man, that's how I feel about Need for Speed Underground.
Mm-hmm.
They got Lil Jon on the intro.
Yeah.
What song is that? Damn it, I can't fucking think this morning. Get Low by Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. Like, that's the intro to Need for Speed Underground. I remember, like, that was the only song I had selected to play while I was playing the game, so I would just play that song on repeat.
Nah, Need for Speed's a great game. I played Need for Speed Most Wanted all the time a couple years ago on my PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Such a fun game. Same with, like, same with GTA. GTA reminds me so much of Need for Speed just because it's like that open world. You can drive wherever you want, do whatever you want. So much fun.
Yeah.
But, I mean, do you play a lot of video games? Do you have the time to at all?
Man, I used to. Like, I used to play until 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning every day, you know, before I was a parent. And, like, now, like, I play UFC a little bit. But with my free time, most of the time now, I'm either hanging out with my son
Yeah.
or making beats. You know, like
Yeah.
I would rather put my time into something productive. But like, I do play at least once or twice a week
Yeah.
usually,
And
like
it's
even if it's for
balancing
30 minutes.
all like work, your son, and music all like how's that going? Like, have you found like a balance yet, or are you still working
uh,
on it?
I'm still working on it. Like, you know, I have my son 50% of the time.
Hmm.
Um, it's him and his mom and I aren't together
Hmm.
anymore. But I mean, it's tough sometimes. Like, there's days that I'm like, I want to go home and work on a beat, but
Yeah.
I just got done working 12 hours and I'm fucking tired.
Hmm.
Um, but like, I mean, I have a pretty good balance with it. You know, I tend to upload more than once in a week.
Yeah.
You know, but like, um, it could be better, but it could be worse for
Yeah.
sure.
For sure. For sure. And like I remember, I'd come home from school one day, and then I'd have like work right after school, and I'd get home at like 10, and I'd have to do the same thing the next day. I'm like, all right, but I need from like 10 to 12, I need to make at least 2 beats just to
Yeah,
feel like I've done something today productive for myself.
yeah,
And
I feel that.
it's just, I mean, I've gotten to the point where because I realize I'm like, school is always going to be there. I can go to school whenever. But if I really want to make this happen, I need to put all the time I can into it for right now.
Yeah, yeah, I feel that. And like, you know, it's tricky because I still got to pay bills and I still
Hmm.
have a kid to feed. You know,
Yeah.
like, so I still have to work as much as I do
Yeah.
until I'm making steady income
Hmm.
from producing and everything.
Yeah.
So it'll be one day.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's a dream.
Yep. Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of people doing it, but there's a lot of people that are going to stop in six
Hmm.
months.
For
You
sure.
know, like, you just got to make sure you're not one of those people.
Yeah.
You know, if you really fucking love it, it's going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, that's really with everything. There's
Yeah.
there's so much competition in anything you could do, but 90% of that competition isn't in it for the long run.
Yep.
They are in it for, oh, I think I can get this really fast. And if they don't get it really fast, then they just give up and try a different thing. So
Exactly.
it's
And,
just
you know, like, I've been
crazy.
making music, you know, I've been in bands, you know, for 10 years.
Hmm.
So, like, I don't care about waiting.
Yeah.
All I got is time. I'm only 25.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
did band in
fuck it.
middle school. Worst
Hell
experience of my
yeah.
life. Worst experience in my life. I played the trumpet, and we had like these chair tests. I think you know what those are, right?
No, I was never in band.
So it's like to figure out where you would like what you would play in like which position. It's like if you were
Oh,
like first
okay, yeah.
chair, you were the best, but if you're last chair,
Gotcha.
you were the worst. And they gave us this sheet music, and it was supposed to be played in G. And I was like, okay, I got this. And everybody played, they did good. Then it came to me, and I played in a C, the whole thing. So
Oh,
everybody's
shit.
is like just high pitched, sounding great, and mine's just like low pitched, does not sound like anything else. After that, I was done. I was like, I cannot do band anymore.
Yeah, man, I really wanted to do band. You know, I played drums and I
Hmm.
wanted to do like drum line and everything,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to get bullied, and so I didn't do it in middle school. And then in high school, like everybody loves the band because they
Hmm.
hype up the football team and
Yeah.
everything or basketball team. I was like, fuck, like I dropped a ball here,
Yeah.
like,
I mean,
but
for us, it was like
it's whatever.
in middle school, band was like you could either do band or you would take like health.
Hmm.
So a lot of people did band just because they're like, oh, I want to do band, not do health, skip it or whatever. So
Yeah,
it wasn't like you would get made fun of, but then like once you got into high school, it got so serious really fast. So it's like
yeah,
you were either really good at it and you could handle yourself, or you just could not be in band anymore,
yeah.
which is crazy. Um, oh, it's been close. It's been close to an hour. These go by so
Cool.
fast.
Right?
I was because I did the one yesterday, and I checked the time, and it was already like 3:13, and we started at like 2, and it felt like 20 minutes long.
Yep.
So, but I got a few more things just to go over. Do you have any advice for anybody trying to make beats, come up, trying to sell beats?
Um, I mean, just do you. I mean, um, there's going to be times that you don't want to do it. You know, I've been through like weeks and months where I didn't make beats. That was before I was doing it like very seriously and everything. But you know, it's just don't give up. You know, people are going to not like your music sometimes. People are going to not like your beats. It's going to take a while, a lot of practice to get good at it, to,
Mm-hmm.
you know, do whatever. But, you know, I didn't sell my first beat for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And so, like, it's okay to take breaks. Just, just do you. You know, follow trends, but don't follow trends. Be whoever you want to fucking be.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. So, I have 3 questions that I'm going to end this off with for every
Okay.
episode. They're going to be the same questions, except for yesterday's, because I didn't do this yesterday. So, but, first one is top 3 favorite rap albums of the 2010s.
Of the 2010s.
They didn't have to come out in 2010, but the top 3 that you've listened to through the 2010s.
Um, um, I Want to Die in New Orleans by Suicide Boys. The Goat by Polo G. And Recovery by Eminem.
Mm.
I listened to that one a lot back in the
Mhm.
day, so I got to put that in there.
I saw this TikTok, and it was like Anthony Fantano asking Siri, like the best albums of each artist, and he asked like Siri, "What's the best Eminem album?" And Siri said Recovery Deluxe Edition, and the whole TikTok was just him like going off of how like that was not even close to like the answer that he wanted.
Oh man, I don't. I like his content, but I don't give a fuck. Recovery was a really good album to me. It
I don't
was
watch him at
all
all.
hits.
Like I'll see people saying, "Oh, he gave this album this or this album that." I'm like, I don't really care. It's just
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
it's too serious for me. It's like, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's whatever.
All right. Uh, top 3 favorite beats of all time.
Oh man, you're making me think. Um, this is a hard one. Um, motherfucker. Um, I'm not good on the spot like this. Fucking, what's that Lil Uzi song?
The
Uh,
new.
Exo Tour Life.
Mhm.
That beat was really good. I love that one. Um,
I hate
God
how he
damn
made
it.
part 2. I hated that song so much.
Oh yeah, yeah. He should have left that part one, but I really like Bandit by Juice World.
Hmm.
That beat's really cool. And then number 3. Oh my god. You know the song "Lonely" by Kevin Gates?
Yeah.
That beat was really cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say those 3 because I can't think of anything else right now.
I put you on the spot. Can't blame you.
Yeah, dude. Oh god damn. First podcast I did not throw me these curveballs.
Just trying to stand out. Let's see.
Nah, I
Last
like it.
question. So I'm making these up on the spot too. I don't have these written down or anything. Uh, yeah. Here we are. If you could sign to any label right now as a producer, which one would it be?
Um, dope content only with Chew would be
Mm-hmm.
sick.
I'm about to tweet at
Obviously,
Chew. Just ask him to be on season 2.
that'd be sick. Tell him that mentioned
Yeah.
me. um, internet money would be cool,
Mm-hmm.
but also like I don't care about signing to a label
Yeah.
at the same time. But obviously, internet money would be fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
Like OV, like he's blown the fuck up
He
in
really
the
has,
last
yeah.
almost a year that he signed to them. Um, but yeah, I mean those are probably the only two really.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't really.
I mean, they get so many opportunities too, just because
Yeah.
every up and coming artist wants to work with them,
Yep.
which is just crazy. That's so much power that they have in their hands. It's so crazy.
It's insane. But at the end of the day, whether I get signed to a label or not, I'm just gonna keep doing me.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, thanks, man. Really
Yeah, dude.
appreciate you
Thank you
taking
for
the
having me
time.
on. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was cool.
So I'll have all his stuff in the description below. Anything you want to say right now? Anything you want to plug in?
Um, be on the lookout on my Twitter for all the albums that I have coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Follow
September,
Colt
right?
Lyles. Yeah, follow at Colt Lyles. We've got some big shit coming. At J Strong, we have an album coming out, or a song coming out in 5 days. Yeah, I mean Caleb James Smith, we have an album coming out, or his next single that comes out is actually produced by me and featuring me.
Dang.
So I'll
Hopefully you
be
get that new Drake verse.
yeah, dude. It's sick. So I got a lot of shit coming out very soon. So just be watching my Twitter.
Yep.
That's where I post everything. I don't really fuck with Instagram that much.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, how many likes for you to release your old music? That's what we all want to know. Those old Drake songs. How many do we need to get at least one?
Um,
'Cause ever since you said that, I'm interested now.
get you can get 1,000 likes on a tweet. I'll release a song.
1,000 likes on a tweet. All right,
Yeah,
we'll
but
get it.
I don't want to. I don't want to release this fucking song into the world. It's out. It's on SoundCloud. You'll never find it, but it's on there. But
Hey, just I'll get 1,000 tweets. I'll get 1,000 likes. Don't worry.
all right, when it happens, I'll tweet the song.
Perfect. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. All the handles, all Twitters and Instagrams, everything will be in the description below. And yeah, this was episode 1.